This is a reading for Taurus for the month of November. These are the cards that came out, and I'm going to tell you a story because it works out easier for me just that way to tell a story. So take what resonates and what does not, just throw it back into the bag, like when you're playing Scrabble or whatever. Feel around for what's yours and then take out what's yours, and what doesn't, you just leave it back in the bag. Okay. Taurus, you're coming out of a time where you've been working quietly on your own by yourself, seeing things the way they are, making a lot of plans and strategizing. You haven't been telling anybody much about what you're doing. You're working and you're moving in silence, right? You're trying to sort out your thoughts and plans. So you're not really telling anybody. And this is a good thing too, because what you're doing is you're working on yourself, you're working on the things you want to start manifesting for the future. And because you've done this, right, and not broadcasted too much what is going on, you're coming into a time where you're just in time now to receive a gift. It's time now to build. It's time to come out and be seen. Because here we have an Ace of Pentacles saying it's time to start manifesting. And why are we saying time to start manifesting? Because we have the Page of Earth, who has taken this pentacle out of the hands of the offer here from this is, I think this is Neptune, right? That's his tail, right? So there's something, an emotional realization that has come up to the surface now, and it's saying it's time for you. You've done the work, right? You've gone through many dark corridors. You've come to know yourself. You understand the reasons why you're doing things. You were a little bit confused there for a while, but you sorted out all the darkness, and now you're ready to come into the light. So here now, it's time for you to put your feet on the earth and to manifest what it is you want. Whether this new project that you're going to do, but you are the project, right? So it's looking at yourself in a different way now. You're actually going to plant yourself into the earth and take care of yourself and let this new thing grow. This new thing is you, your new project. And so you've come to see this is the card of the past. The past has actually brought us to the present. So this is the Magician. This card is telling you that you are in touch with your gifts. Could be your spiritual gifts, your talents, and the things that you want to do. You have become very organized. You know how it is that you want things to flow. You've been able to see the connection in your life with the four elements. You know the way you feel, the way you think, and the actions that you're going to take. You want to be consequent. So all roads are open for you to manifest and make the decisions that you want. And because you are so concentrated on what it is that you want and knowing who you are now, you are actually going to move ahead with these plans. People are going to see you winning. This is the card of the winner. So wherever you go and whatever it is that you do, you already know how to put the puzzle pieces together. You're not going to be confused. All that was taken care of when you went inside, when you went into your mind and did this soul searching. And we call it soul searching because we have here the moon. And because also I'm telling you, because the moon card has come out again. So now this is the beginning of a situation, and here this is like the moon has come out. So you're able to see in the dark. So you have seen in the dark, you've seen what it is that you have to do. You know how to get over the hurdles, right? Because he's won this is like the Olympics here. You see all the fire, and he's got the golden fleece raised high. So you know how it is that you're gonna get what it is you want. You have a plan to do that. And what is coming up for you is an energy where you're going to feel liberated from everything that was blocking you. And you're being asked to open the floodgates, make that trip, travel to where it is you want to go. You have the dolphins that are on your side. So there's a lot of rushing in of emotions, a lot of movement, a lot of going after this and feeling the momentum of just being taken by the waves. So you're going to be taken to where it is you want to go, and you know where it is you want to go. So you just have to move in the direction of where life is taking you. So whatever was blocked is going to be open to you now, right? Because you're just, it's almost as if you have a notebook and you say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we're just moving there, right? Because we have number 1, then we have 6, 7, and 8. So it's like a natural progression towards what it is that you want to get done. Your energy is also being liberated, and so there's a certainty and a sureness in where it is you want to go. You have all everything is fired up here. We have all your ones are on fire. So you're on fire, Taurus. Here we have a card of Taurus. Also, she's Venus. She's the rule of Taurus. And it says that it's a time of abundance, a time of high creativity. So you're really feeling into who it is that you are today, who you want to be, where you want to go, and what new project has to be birthed. So this is a very good card. And it's right also here with the card of judgment. So in the judgment card is saying you have opened up to new possibilities, you have seen things as they are, you have done an evaluation of the situation of your life. It's time to wake up in a certain way. They're waking up and throwing off the shrouds of the past. So the card is talking about a rebirth, it's talking about a time of coming out. And if you look closely, again, here again, we have all the abundance of the Empress is what's outside. So Taurus, you've gone inside, you've done the work, Hades is liberating you. Pluto is here and he's saying you've transformed, you've done the work, go forth and be fruitful. Okay, so what's up here now is you're saying, are you ready to take this next step towards moving what it is you want to move towards? This is a relationship. This could also be some kind of partnership. If you want to talk about business, if you want to talk about love, it's like a tentative first steps towards someone. Now, this person is not aware of what is happening. She cannot see. Cupid, this is Cupid and Psyche. And so it's the beginning of something new. So, like I said, all areas of life are going to be activated by you because you've done the work, you've done the planning, you've worked hard on yourself, you've seen your shadow. This is like a card of shadow work. So you know who you are, you know what you bring to the table. So we have this card. Then after that, at the ending card, we have the moon. So the moon is talking about a cycle, a month. It's talking about a gestation period, and it's talking about an eclipse, and it's talking about different paths that have to be taken. So we're seeing here the triple goddess, which is talking about 3 moon phases. So we could be talking about 3 months. Who knows? This is also the card of Pisces. If we count November, December, January, February, more or less, we're coming into a Pisces time for you. But this is a time where everything that was hidden is going to be illuminated. Whatever it is that you are investigating, now is the time to share it. Now is the time to come into complete knowledge of what this has been. And you are actually going to come into a time of great power as far as the feeling and the sensing. Your intuition is going to be absolutely heightened at this time. And we can understand that. See? So we're looking at 4 major arcanas that have come up in this spread for you. We're talking about 1, 3. We're talking about the Magician, the Empress, the Moon, and Justice. So you have made leaps and bounds in November. You will. And these cards come to number 4, which is the Emperor. So the Emperor is somebody that's in control of his destiny, knows where he wants to go, has laid the foundation and the base to get where it is he wants to go. And so the next step is the Sun, but there's a lot of things you've been investigating. These things may have to do with family matters. It may have to do with the feminine, right? It also has to do with things that there's a lot of things that were hidden here. There's a lot of things under the rumble of your life that you have been investigating, and you have come to see the truth of a matter. And now it's possible that you are actually going to speak about this matter, right? And the power is yours, you see. This is actually the evolution of Mercury. Here we have Mercury, and now he is grown, he's a man, right? And he's connected to the heavens and to the underworld. And so he's on quite a trip. So you're going to make it. Everything is going to be fine. And I think you're coming to your in a lot of power this month as far as your gifts are concerned. Your intuition is going to be high. Your path is highlighted at this time. Now, you may be into some investigative work, which looks like it's really doing well. You have put a lot of effort into this. And despite naysayers, you have continued to move ahead. So we're really liking this. I'm still wanting to. So this card is speaking to me about a lot of wisdom that has been accomplished and attained at this time. Because the moon is also speaking about the hermit. Because 18 is 8 plus 1 is 9. So we have the magician and the hermit here. So you know what it is to walk through the dark night of the soul. It's quite possible that you are going to be a guide. This is a guide for those who are waking up. This is a guide for somebody who's been through a lot, who has died and is reborn, right? Where you are going to share information about what has your spiritual journey has been. Whatever that journey, wherever it has taken you, it's been a long journey. It's been lonely. It's been dark. There are things that you did not expect to find out. There's some hurtful things here, but you were able to find the light at the end of the tunnel. You did a deep dive, right? And you've come out here now with help from the underworld. It's like this has been a mystical journey. You've come from the high mountains, and your path was always lit. Your path was always lit, and you've come to the place where you started. This is where you began, and this is the end of the journey here. This is the complete. It's as if this journey of initiation, you're being welcomed into the club of the moon. You know what I'm saying? Like deep emotional um evolution. So you could be coming into your north node, right? You understand your past life. You're going to be working towards what it is you've come to do in this life. What a lovely reading for you, Taurus. So you have done the work. There was a time you didn't even like yourself, I must say. It's like, I can't believe I did all those things, but it's okay. You've learned to accept yourself in this shadow work. You've taken everything there and you've gone um, into the underworld, right? Where you have been transformed and you've become more than what you were. So this is the beginning of journey. You left it behind in the past, and now you've grown and become so strong. There's nothing that you cannot handle. So go forth and be fruitful. Go after what it is you want. Love is there for you. Everything is there for you. So I'm really glad for this a lovely story, Taurus. I hope that it made sense for you in whatever way that it was meant to. Okay, well, thanks for listening.